Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and today I'm doing a quick review for Anuchard on Xbox. Now this was released on the 21st of the 4th 2022, developed by Stellar Null and it's published by Freedom Games. Now this game is like a callback to classic PS1 style RPGs. It's an absolute gorgeous game and it plays absolutely fantastically. So, all I'll say is the game itself has a pretty cool plot. Basically, Anuchard has fallen. Generations after the fall, its surviving descendants has chosen you as the Bellwielder of the magical Audros Bell. So you go forth, battle monsters, solve puzzles, and restore Anuchard to its former glory, a paradise in the skies. So yeah, basically, you have this bell weapon that you can sort of whack enemies with, whack things around, sort of use for puzzles and stuff like that. And you're basically having to sort of free all these people that have been sort of turned into stone as such. Now, this is a proper sort of old school RPG-esque game. There's no auto-saving. You've got to save it in a book, so you have to think tactically about what you're going to do. You end up having to sort of use this bell more and more as you progress. Now, the bell itself, like I say, you can use it as a weapon, but you can use it obviously to sort of complete puzzles and obstacles. So it has like a knockback ability, and you can sort of smash enemies into like obstacles and stuff like that, which is cool, sort of to break their shields. I really enjoyed that. Kind of reminded me of, I say this, it's not exactly the same, but in the Guardians of the Galaxy game, where you have to sort of destroy the shields on some of the enemies before you can do damage. It definitely reminded me of that. Now, in the game, you're basically going into different dungeons as you progress through the story, and in these dungeons, obviously, you have to complete all of the puzzles and stuff to progress, and eventually you're gonna sort of restore the city, basically, of Anuchard. So in each of these dungeons, there's obviously puzzles, there's enemies to face, there's obviously characters to interact with, and stuff like that. I love the dialogue between some of the characters. I love you've got like these little spirits that guide you and help you out as well. I love their dialogue. Obviously, when you're in the dungeons, you're there to sort of save the souls of the villagers. And some of them have got sort of sad stories and stuff like that, and it's nice to sort of progress along and find out more about it and stuff like that. Now, every time you revive a villager, they will help you in your village. So they start off as like farmers, and then you get herbalists and chefs and stuff like that. So they eventually help you out as you progress, and you can basically then sort of cook up meals which you get the ingredients for and stuff like that, which then help you when you go into the sort of harder dungeons. Now the game itself features really tight and smooth controls. Some of the puzzles, they take a little bit of thinking. You just have to sort of get used to it and work out what you've got to do. Obviously getting used to like controlling certain things. Like as you can see on screen right here, I'm sort of trying to knock a ball through like this gem through this force field that I can't go through, but if you leave it too long, it stops, it goes back to sort of reset position. Now the boss fights are really good. They are challenging, but they are really fun. And like I say, if you love those sort of classic sort of Secret of Mana games, sort of old Final Fantasy style like conversations and stuff like that, you'll like this game. The combat is a lot more sort of real time, sort of dodging, attacking, stuff like that. But the game felt like playing an old school sort of Final Fantasy or RPG game on like the SNES or something like that, which was really cool. Now, Other than that, I had a really good time. There was no real glitches or anything like that. The graphics look absolutely fantastic, and the sound design is immense. Really, really good. They've done an absolute fantastic thing with the soundtrack. Now, it's not the perfect game, like I say. Having the lack of autosave does make it exceptionally hard at times. Lots of having to sort of replay dungeons when you die. And also there's a lot of back and forth running to and fro around the town and stuff like that. Especially when you've got some quests where you literally just have to talk to a handful of people. There's nothing much to it. You're just sort of wandering around chatting to people. But overall, like I say, I enjoyed the combat. I enjoyed the sort of very interesting puzzle mechanics, and the story, etc. gets really, really juicy as it goes on, and it did keep me very hooked. So, like I say, if you enjoy this game, it is available right now, priced at £12.49. It's available on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, and it does support smart delivery as well. So, if you're into your smart delivery games, then this is yet another one that supports it. Now, achievement-wise, you'll unlock a good chunk of them as you play. Like I say, you may have to look up some of them to make sure you don't miss them. But like I say, all in all, a challenging but very well-made game. But that's this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.